Having a nice fragrance is a very simple way to take your day to the next level, and today we're going to be going over 5 of the fragrances that I have in my collection and one that I absolutely cannot live without. So getting started, the first fragrance that I want to show you in my collection is called Tiffany Love. This is Tiffany's male fragrance. They have a couple of fragrances for the female line. This is the only scent that Tiffany & Co. sells for men, and it is so refined, so light, so airy. Something nice about this scent is it's one of the cheaper scents in my collection, but it smells very, very expensive. It's very trustworthy and very, very sophisticated, all while being able to have this really light and airy feeling, which usually you don't get those two things together. So Tiffany Love is one I absolutely recommend. This is the 50 milliliter and you can get it for $112. Amazing buy, definitely recommend this for anybody. This is also one of the only fragrances in my collection that I would say could be used as a daily driver. So if you're looking for a new daily driver fragrance, this is one I would definitely check out. So making our way here into the back, we have Gentleman by Givenchy. This is a really, really nice scent. Definitely not a daily driver and definitely not one that I would wear every single day, but it's a scent that you can absolutely rely on when you're looking to get compliments. This scent is a little bit more dark and musky, and it's perfect for a night out or when you're dressing up for the occasion. And if you don't want something quite as dark, Givenchy has a really nice line of fragrances. They have another one called Gentleman Society that I absolutely recommend as well. But this is one that I'm super happy to have in my collection, and it's really, really nice. Again, when I want to dress up and go have a nice night, I can rely on Givenchy for coming through for me in that occasion. Now coming back up front here, we have Tom Ford's Ombré Leather. Now this is a scent from the moment I smelt it, I knew that I had to have it in my collection. I knew that this was gonna be a staple, and it's just, it really, really feels like me. Even though this is called ombre, it doesn't just give you an ombre of leather, it's a deep, rich leather smell. And without fail, anytime I wear Tom Ford ombre leather, I definitely get compliments, and I simply just have a better day and a better night. Something else I really love about this is the form factor. I love the bottle, I love the black on black. You get the TF Tom Ford engraving up here. The ombre leather right here has a little cutout where this piece is actually leather itself. And then again, it just smells absolutely amazing. I could say good things for days and days about Tom Ford's ombre leather. So definitely recommend checking this one out if you're into the leather scents, especially if you like to go out on a nice night. And then moving on to the next, we have Replica. This one is called Jazz Club. It's just got really, really nice notes of cigars. It literally smells like you're in a jazz club, listening to some jazz, hanging out with your person, just chilling and listening to some good music. I think a really good way to describe Jazz Club by Replica is a night out in New York City. It just has such a beautiful scent to it. Even though I've never been to any jazz clubs myself, it's just got this really nostalgic feeling to it. And it's absolutely one of my favorite fragrances to wear. Also a bonus is I love the packaging on this. I love the color. And again, it's just a really, really good time. If you haven't heard of Replica before, definitely recommend checking them out. This one's called Jazz Club. They have multiple fragrances that are literally replicating certain experiences, hitting on nostalgia, hitting on certain memories you might have. I love Replica, absolutely swear by their stuff, and they last really, really well. So this is one that I love having in my collection, and I look forward to getting even more Replica to add. And then the last one I have in my collection is this YSL Eau de Parfum. This fragrance is specifically special to me because this was my wedding fragrance. It kind of sits there right in the middle price-wise, but it's nice for me because I only use this once a year, and that is on my anniversary day. So for me, it's very nostalgic, very reliable. It's just a really, really nice scent. If this wasn't my wedding scent, I absolutely would say that this could be a daily driver as well. This scent's really nice because it's light and crispy, very fresh, and really is just one of those fragrances that make you feel like you have your life together. So if you don't have anything in your collection at all, this would not be a bad one to add. Again, could be a really, really great daily driver. Smells clean, smells fresh, smells like you have your life together. I highly recommend YSL. So again, going back through my collection, over on the left over here, we have Jazz Club by Replica. We have YSL Eau de Parfum. We have Gentleman by Givenchy, and then coming down here, we have the Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. And then lastly, we have the Tiffany Love by Tiffany & Co. And out of all of these 5, the one that I absolutely could not live without is the Tom Ford Ombre Leather. And you could probably just tell by the way that I was talking about it earlier in the video. Like I said before, this fragrance just feels like me, and even though I may have other fragrances that smell really, really good and smell just right for the day, this is one that I just know I can rely on every single time. And regardless of my mood, this will put me in a better one. And it's just, again, like I said, from the packaging to the smell to how reliable it is to how long it lasts. So the rest of my life, I will always have Tom Ford Ombre Leather in my collection. If you personally don't own any fragrances or don't have any experience with any fragrances, but you're interested in getting into one, tomorrow I'm gonna be posting a video about how to pick your first fragrance like an expert with no experience. So if you want to look out for that, please subscribe. And if it's already been more than a day since I posted that, this means that this video is up, so go ahead and give it a watch. And if you already do have a fragrance or a couple, if you have a collection, let me know what's in your collection. Would be really interested to hear. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you tomorrow.